since we had 7 respawn tickets, we're just 2 human wave taxes for the last one, just for the, how would I say, classic Banana Republic experience.
Alright, welcome to the last installment of this jungle rescue mission. We have the boys at the last base here. They've been spawned a new MRAP because they took that last one. And we see the AI, without even me needing to tell them, is rolling out a BTR to meet them. I don't believe they have much AT, but we'll see. You can see the guy behind the You can see the guy behind the MRAP there with the AT launcher ready to go. They're just waiting to see it. And I'm trying here to add the thing to the editable object so I can actually control it if I need to. And it's literally just charging them at this point. I'm very surprised. They also haven't taken a shot yet. Looks like they took a few casualties. User, which is their AT guy, dragging Bo back. Unfortunately, what we'll see in a minute is that User actually gets disconnected for some reason. His internet might have gone out or something, but they are down in AT, and they're going to need to struggle and find a way to take this BTR out. You saw me drop the ammo out. Just because I don't want to completely destroy them. Let's see how this goes. So they quickly realize that things not shooting at them and that they might not have to worry about it. You can see Manwich has a disposable launcher, which he fires. Hits the rear, it's a good shot, but it doesn't seem effective.
Hold on, Merc's alive.
And I think User is also disconnected. Crisis there gets another AT shot on it after stealing the launcher from User's disconnected body. And then it takes the vehicle out. Being very generous with the heals at this last base. Unfortunately, Otto doesn't make it there. I'm about to heal Red as well. When he dies right as I put the thing on him, which is unfortunate.
I'm a Greek freedom player.
Russian RPG there. What they're doing, and they fire it at the guard tower and throw it right in the window there. That's a pretty accurate shot. I don't know how those other two guys weren't killed, but maybe they got lucky.
Charge over the bridge.
Since this is on an island, they don't have many options, and they decide to charge over the bridge. Not exactly what I would have done, but at this point they've been in the op for quite a while, so I understand that. If they had done some more scouting, they would have found this area around the back. A rock wall that you can walk over, and then a bridge you can walk over to flank the entire base with only a couple of sentries. It would have been very beneficial for them to take maybe an extra 5 minutes for scouting out the base. You guys put in some work here, and they managed to headshot him, it looked like. I decided to remote control these AI because they don't seem to be getting in the mix. I'm not quite sure if I hit that driver, but he certainly seemed pissed. Aiming for leg shots here to slow him down, not really kill them. You can see him trying to go for the legs. I only got one hit, one confirmed hit there when he went down. I go to remote control this guy, stand him up, maybe put some suppressing fire downrange. Clearly I'm way off, but that's intentional. And after a couple tries, they get a really good hit on me. Those other guys are floating out of the bunker there. And they seem to have taken some casualties, so again I'm being very generous with the heals just to get this mission over at this point.
I'm alive.
Never takes a 50 cal round in his direction and decides to jump off the bridge. And no idea what Red's doing all the way over there. I thought he spawned with them. Manwich runs past Hertz and decides to come back, and then I already healed him by the time he gets back. And Red is just making this solo run up to the base. It's not advisable. If there were more units with firing lines on him, he would have been dead straight up. Even Bo makes a comment on that. I see their vehicle's a little knacked, so I put it up to full health, depending on what they want to do with it. We'll talk about the arsenal that I added afterwards, and some other stuff about the mission. This AI here just went no balls and came around the corner. Holy cow. You can see they're really intent on just completing this mission objective. They're not even clearing those towers. In a future mission you can expect to see them getting punished for that, but at the rate they're going, you know, might as well let them. I decided to steal the fuel from the chopper because I realized that his gun's on it, and I don't want them just taking off and strafing the base. Make a good concerted push up here to the front door, and I think that was a team kill on the guy that ran forward. Who was that? Unfortunately, it was Hertz that went down. They shot him in the back.
You can't see a mess.
Behind you.
I gotta heal down for Hertz. And they start using some soundboards there. Red goes down to a team kill, I think, again. They're really not looking too hot on these friendly fires. Expressing some disappointment there.
Is he dead?
We're so autistic.
Okay. Red.
So I think they already snatched the doctor at this point.
You did? Did you die prior? Oh, my...
Found the doctor.
My radio's gone.
So it's really just getting in the chopper from here. I'd give them their fuel back, and they load up. For some reason, the doctor, when he gets put in, just gets teleported back there, so I have to drag him in a second, and there's some confusion over that. You see Manwich there saluting to the chopper as a meme. Again, I'm not being active on these radio communications as squad leads. Not as active as I should be. The typing is very slow and ineffective. Manwich goes down. I don't know where from.
He's literally in the back of the plane. Yeah.
I gotta heal on him.
I'm sorry, I only meant to troll. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Get in the heli. Get in the heli right now. Right now. Get in the heli. Get in the heli right now.
And here we go, they're taking off. Ensuring they have fuel, yep. And that's pretty much mission complete.
Go.
didn't see me struggling with the Zeus console and the mission. I forget what that little module is. And that's the mission. Here we are, we're replaying it in black and white, so I can explain some stuff with the volume down pretty low. So after every mission, we like to have a conversation with everyone that showed up, including the Zeus, which in this case would be me. Talk about what we liked, what we disliked. In this mission I got a lot of feedback since this was my first time Zeusing for this unit. So let me just go over that. So compared to their normal settings, I tried out some new A settings, which they liked. It changed the pain effect from flashing white, which is very annoying in my experience, to chromatic aberration, which adds some color and blurring on the edge of the screen. Everyone seemed to like that, and we've used it in missions since then. Some more settings had to be changed though, because everybody, as you could tell, was getting knocked down pretty quickly. Some other feedback, I don't know if you noticed towards the end there, but one of them said their radio wasn't working, or that they didn't have one. The respawn scripts which I had used were actually broken, and every time they respawned, their radios reset themselves, which completely knackered them up in some situations. So those have since been fixed. Another feedback thing that's not so objective is base number 3. So base number 3 is what we saw in part 2. That was the end of that episode, where they sieged the base and thought that the doctor would be there because of the intel they got, when in reality they were going there to collect movement orders that had been placed there because the doctor had just been transferred. They collected these orders, and everybody was getting really tired at that point because they thought that would be the last objective. So the feedback there was to not be so misleading. I know that might be hard to understand. Maybe it is easy to understand, but in a mission like this, you know, they threw all their assets at that last base, base number 3, thinking that that was the last base they would have to attack. So in the future, if we run this mission anytime in the future, or if I use it for any other units or whatnot, base number 3 is going to be out of there. There's not going to be a base number 3. Another feedback, if you look in the top right there, they have 60 so tickets at the time they reach the final base. The amount of respawns they were given was very high, and the point of respawn tickets is to incentivize teamwork and cooperation, and not rushing into things like they do at this final base. With such a high ticket count, it didn't successfully do that, so in the future they're going to have much less tickets. Let me see. I think that was all the important feedback. They really liked the frequency of ambushes, or so I'm told. They might just be bullshitting to me. Yeah, I think that's really all the important feedback. I just thought it'd be nice to bring that up here because if you're a mission maker yourself, it's always important to listen to the communities that you're providing missions to find out what you can do to make them more enjoyable for those said communities. So I hope this video series has been enjoyable. You might see more in the future from some other Zeus missions, maybe with me playing in them. And yeah.